and a national calamity, with vividly illustrated there with the Cambridge rowers getting a face full of it.
Yeah, outrage over record discharges of sewage into rivers and seas. What really gets me about this, they say that more needs to be done, and we'll talk in a sec about why there's no point doing fines, but more than 3.6 million hours of discharge. You know, if you're measuring poos by the hour, that's quite a lot. I would have thought tonnage would have been the metric.
That's a lot of labels on the back of Domestos bottles have been read in that.
But there's this thing where the water system, the water companies have this thing where if a storm happens, they're allowed to just let it all flood out, untreated sewage. So in one part, that's a terrible rule. It means we're going to get all these poos in the water. We're going to get more storms, so there'll be more times when they're just allowed to do it. There are illegal discharges as well we need to pay attention to. There's no point putting in a fine. Because what are they going to care? They're just going to charge us more, because this is why it's one sector that shouldn't have been privatised, because there's no competition. Don't privatise when you're not going to have competition.
Well, you say one sector. I think the railways would be at least as valid. I think quite a few of them. But also, in particular with sewage, in particular with the water works, that the infrastructure needs some really sort of intergenerational care and attention, doesn't it? Which, of course, it's never going to get under the length of the contracts that are sold and bartered for, right?
Well, absolutely. And, you know, the effect that this is having on our ecosystem, on the health of our marine life, on our beaches, it's an absolute travesty.
Fly fishing has been hit, like, badly. I mean, hard, you know.
Yeah. So
this is quite something when the ex-singer of the Undertones is the kind of main voice in the wilderness.
I imagine, I mean, fly fishing, obviously it's fishing with flies, not for flies, because if it was for flies, the poos would help. There'd be loads of them.
That's very good. I might pass that on to him next time I see him.